Throne Thoughts.
Welcome back to Our Thoughts from the Throne. Throne Thoughts was the original name of our channel and originally what we were going to do. But after deciding to revamp and expand our channel, we had to keep the original and the best. Thoughts from the Throne.
All right, and I will lead us off today with thought number 1. While I was, full disclosure, this one came from the shower, but we won't tell shower thoughts this time because, competition and such.
Shower thoughts.
What? No, shower thoughts aren't a thing. Are you psycho? No one thinks. All right, so I was thinking to myself, there's the colloquial phrase, did I pronounce that right? Where,
Close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough. There's the colloquial phrase where they say, it was raining cats and dogs, right?
Right.
So I was wondering if, where is that based in? Obviously I don't think cats and dogs ever rain from the sky, but where does that come from exactly? So I went in search of that knowledge. And
what did you find?
I will tell you what I have found. All right, so what I ended up actually finding was the raining of flightless animals, and things have been reported throughout history. I'm reading a thing because these aren't my words.
A wiki thing.
But it was AD Roman, first century AD Roman naturalist. This dude's name, he documented frogs and fish falling from the sky. Yeah, and it's been throughout history. Let's see, we've got accounts from a whole bunch of places. Let's see. Fish falling from the sky in Singapore in 1861, from Nepal in 1900, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan in 1903. Every few
20
years.
Others.
Yeah, all fish falling from the skies. But if you want spiders, because spiders, and
I don't want spiders.
throw back to some of our old content before our channel revamp. We were making fun of Australia and all the things that want to kill you. Well, apparently in Australia it rains spiders, not on one occasion but twice.
1974.
Yeah, 74 and 2015 it rained spiders in Australia. Frogs and toads in an assortment of other places, but it actually rained jellyfish in England in 1894, and worms in Louisiana in 2007.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, what this right here says twice in Hungary. It's rained frogs and toads twice in 2010 in Hungary. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
So how does that happen? What is happening?
Exactly. Yeah, that's Yeah, that's
That's the question.
So scientists speculate all over the place about why this happens, but it's never actually been proven or observed of the actual raising of these creatures into the air so that they can then fall.
Be quite a sight.
Yeah. So they come from the sky, and
is it like tornadoes?
The first idea was that out in the ocean or out from the ocean would come water spouts or tornado-like things,
right.
And coming inland and pulling up these things, throwing them into the sky, and then it would make sense that they would then fall a few kilometers away. To specifically quote right here, we'll just read it for you. One hypothesis is that the tornadic waterspouts sometimes pick up creatures such as fish, frogs, etc., spiders, and carry them for up to several kilometers. However, this aspect of the phenomenon has never been witnessed by scientists. So they speculate that the whole spouts thing, and a whole assortment of other things, but On a semi-regular basis, I also heard that in some area of Europe, herring falls from the sky on almost an annual basis. So, if that is true, I will put that here. If it is false and it is just a tale from whence it came, then I'll allow you to know also right here. But that's what I've heard, and I didn't look that up before this video. But yes, large things, multiple ounce toads, heavier than rain by factors and quantities. Fish are not light, and they're raining from the sky.
I mean, worms and spiders, I guess, could make sense.
Yeah, well, worms are still kind of heavy, and if you think about it, they're kind of like aerodynamic in such a way that it would take a lot
and they're
to
usually
pick it up.
in the ground too, not on top of the ground. That would be, that's a weird one.
Yeah,
the worms, like especially.
Yeah,
but yeah, holy cow, I don't want to experience this necessarily firsthand.
Yeah, so we will never be going to Australia because we don't want spiders to rain on us. But great to be back in Throne Thoughts. What do you have for us, sir?
Well, I was wondering from my throne, how does bamboo... Why do I keep adding R's to things?
Brew. Our outtake specials are going to be great. Stay tuned.
So we all know that bamboo grows really fast, right? But I was wondering, why? How? How does bamboo grow multiple feet in a single day? Well, I did some research.
Good, because I didn't want to do it.
And it was actually really surprising.
Sweet.
Totally wasn't expecting this. So there are over 1,000 species of bamboo, which, if you didn't know, is actually a grass, not a tree. Bamboo is a grass. Some giant forms of bamboo, on average, get to 98 feet tall.
Dang.
The tallest ever shoot of bamboo was 137.9 feet tall. But that's besides the point. There's cool bamboo facts. Now, to get back on track, each variety, of course, grows at a different rate. The fastest growing variety, however, is Moso bamboo, which can grow up to 47 inches in just 24 hours. That is just under 4 feet per day, which is insane. Literally fast enough for you to watch with your eyes it grow. Like, without equipment, without anything. You can just watch it grow.
If you're incredibly patient, those who watch paint dry will love this activity.
However, I did say grow, but that's kind of a loose term because when bamboo is going up, it's not actually growing in the typical way other plants do, as in like cell division, skyward. That's not how bamboo works at all. Bamboo grows mostly underground, actually completely underground. Every single cell that is within a bamboo plant is grown, divided, all within the ground before it ever even pops up. So here is a picture of a bamboo sprout. And this is what it looks like when it's all grown and just as it pops up out of the ground before it starts rising. Now, as you can see, there are these lines and it kind of looks like it's folded in on itself. You can see these different layers. Well, that's because it is. Instead of growing, bamboo inflates. It will take water from the ground, of course, and inflate all of these empty plant cells within it. And as it inflates, it unfolds upwards. And I do have a video of that happening right here. All right, so that's the...
You can totally see like the ground moving. Yeah.
Right, but watch this. You can see the different sections sliding out of each other as the cells are filling up with water. So look at that. You see the different layers sliding past each other?
Yeah.
So this process is actually called elongation. And then those leaves fall off and there you go. Brand new bamboo shoot that then hardens and turns into this wood-like structure.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always wondered that. When I was in North Carolina, it had a whole bunch of like bamboo forests and stuff.
Didn't know they had those in...
I didn't either, and it's not everywhere, but there's a few places there where there's just very thick, dense bamboo forest type things, and you'll be driving in a neighborhood, and then all of a sudden you'll turn a corner into a different part of the neighborhood, and you're in Mongolia. And you're like,
Well, that's really cool.
I know I like pandas and stuff, but where the flip is the panda? So it was like kind of surreal. You look on one side, you're like clearly in the South. You're that area of the country in America, and then you look the other direction, and
It's like a jungle.
yeah,
Well, that's cool.
sounds like one too. Oh
I'd
my
like to
gosh,
see that.
it's loud.
That's what I've got, and I thought it was super interesting. Inflating bamboo.
Yeah, who would have thunk? You get telescoping, reverse accordion, bellow whizzing grass.
Right.
Yeah. Grass doesn't grow that way though, because grass.
No.
That's
But
interesting.
there are a bunch of similarities between bamboo
Yeah.
and grass, obviously, except for that part.
Well, that was our first episode of Throne Thoughts within our new system. We will be continuing to give you guys episodes of Throne Thoughts as well as many other series and things to come. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video where this will be going on. I paused for a really long time.